Well, that was painful. I don't want to make you guys watch when I was first trying to bend it there by hand. I like the fact that it's got that extra strength, but I did get some warpage when I welded it. So I'm going to take and clean it up now a little bit, and no biggie. I'll just have to get it straightened back out, enough to sit back on there the way it's supposed to. And I can massage it around so it fits like it did before, but at least it's got some more strength in it now, so I'm liking that. I'll do some cleanup on it and tweaking it and massaging it and get it on there, and I'll bring it back and show you. Okay, so we're back in the shop. It's another day. Maybe 2 days, I don't know. But I think where we left off, I had built a piece for the top of the radiator. Yeah, that's not it. And I welded that piece of 3/16 rod in there, and it warped. And so I think I left off with me trying to straighten it. And I kind of got it straightened out, but man, I didn't like it. And so I cut it apart, took it off, cut it all apart, found me some more metal, and I made me another piece. And actually took my first try at stretching. It's a little bumpy. I don't have a plenishing hammer or anything, but take my rod. The rod did come in useful. I used it to make a pattern there, go into that little groove. Got both sides done. I may put a piece of that 3/16 in here to weld this together, because I didn't have a way to get that a 90 back there. I've got clearance back here in both corners. I got a weld here in the middle. Didn't turn out too bad. I may go ahead and take a little piece of metal and just put a little backer piece in there just to keep that strong so it don't crack or anything. But yeah, so it got cut up. Lots of metal work with hammers and dollies and blocks of wood and you name it, vices. I probably used it. So I've got this thing fit on there now, where I want it. I'm going to go ahead and actually I'm going to take it back off because I want to spray some weld through primer back in there on those and get it welded up, cleaned up, mounted, and go from there. I'm gonna have to, I got all the rust off of it I could, mainly the rust and stuff. I didn't want to contaminate my welds. So I've got that all cleaned off, but the piece I put on there, it had some surface rust on it. So, you can't really see in the back. And lo and behold, I'm out of my rust converter. I used the last of it on this here. It's all dried now, ready to sand and hit with the self-etching primer. Say the back I'm going to do, it's pretty rusty. We're going to do that back with POR 15, and I'll see. I may go ahead and do the back of this with it as well. The front's not too bad. But I'm going to go ahead and get this ready to get fitted, take it off, get some weld-through primer behind both the tabs I made, and go from there. I probably won't use a 3/16, but down here on the bottom, I've got some, what is this? This is 1/8 inch rod. And I may go ahead and take and put that on there along the bottom of it, just to give me a little extra strength. But I will be sure this time that I keep it cooled off with some air so I don't warp it. This piece here, there was a lot of tack, cool with air, and didn't turn out too bad. So I got to remember that about this small sheet metal. It warps pretty easy. So I'm going to go ahead and get that ready to go, and somewhere here I'll bring you guys back in. Okay, well, I'm back. Got this thing roughed in there. Got a little more cleanup to do. I just go ahead and put some of that rod in there. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, kind of. I may go ahead and put another piece in below it. Just tack it on either end to weld it, or to fill up that gap. Still got good clearance there on the radiator. That was a little harder to see. Sticks in just a little bit more, but it clears it. Let me go ahead and pop that out a little bit before I finish up. And I still think I'm gonna put me a plate on the back side of this, and still considering taking this other 3/16 I got and probably just put it on there and then tack it from the back side. See how that works. I'm just being very, very, very careful and cooling that off with my air gun after almost every weld. It's welded on there good. A good penetration. So we'll see. I might take and just smooth a little fiberglass in there, and then grind it down just so it's got a good look to it. But that's going to do it for tonight. Let's see where I am on this video. See if that's going to do it for this video or not. I don't think it is. One thing I did get, I got my new grill, A little disappointed in the re-chrome job the guy advertised on eBay, but yep, it's up there. I'll get that put together. The new old stock bullet that I bought is actually nicer than the one he sold me. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little dent right there, and it's got a little bit of pitting on it, so I will put the good one on there, and there we go. I'll put the good one on and sell the other one on eBay or something. But right now I got a couple other little projects going on here. I got some de-rusting going on. I got the brackets for the grill all in there. Actually, that one there is for the. It's for the. Goes on the back of the car. It's where the backup light attaches, or not the backup light, license plate light attaches. But yeah, I got this going on. Got my stuff de-rusting. It's only been in there a couple days, but it's working pretty good. And then I gathered up all my bolts and screws and clips that I've saved. And yeah, that lid's on too tight. I'm not gonna be able to take it off with just one hand. But I've got them all in a little bucket there, de-rusting as well. Basically what it is, it's just a vinegar bath. And actually, if you go back in my videos, if you haven't already watched it, I've got a whole video when I took the rust off the hood of this car. It had set out for a while and had quite a bit of surface rust. And check out that video if you haven't. Pretty good little hack. So that's going to do it for tonight, about 10:30. We'll catch y'all later. Okay, another afternoon in the shop. Got the shop dogs. Shop dogs, what are you doing? Where y'all at? Oh, there you are. There's Shadow. What are you doing, huh? What are you guys doing? Well, I'll give you a backstory on Shadow one of these days. She adopted us. But got several things going on today. Late afternoon. Got a late start today. I was up till about 4 o'clock this morning. My editing software was a pain in the butt. I tried to upgrade to the Pro. Couldn't do that. Come to find out it's some Chinese company and Facebook won't allow payment to them. So I got online, researched, found another editing program that I downloaded. So then I was playing with some movies, trying to figure it out. So I didn't get up till about noon today. And then we got a new neighbor. I went over and visited with him, introduced myself. But I got several things going on right now out here. I got, I think I mentioned in the last video that I wanted to put a reinforcement piece on here. So I've got that made. It'll be this here. I got it contoured to the same. I hit them both with some weld-through primer so I don't get any rust in behind them and stuff. The other thing I done is I took a couple pieces out of my vinegar bath today that I showed you guys, and these are pieces to start assembling my grill itself. And man, this stuff works good. This here's what it looks like come out after the rust cleaned off. I still got a little bit of paint in there. Looks like when they painted it, puddled down there in the bottom, but I knocked a piece of paint off there. I'm going to go ahead and take a Scotch-Brite here on a roll-lock and just hit them where I can good. This piece here cleaned up really good. I got all the cage nuts that go in here after I get it cleaned up. They went through the vinegar bath really well, cleaned up really good. So I'm going to hit them with the Scotch-Brite there on the roll-lock, and then I will take and give them a good shot of self-etching primer. Let that dry for a day or so. Scuff it, and then get some black paint put on them. These pieces here turned out real good. You can see that one. It's ready. Got this one all ready. What have I got? I still got the splash pan there to do. But I'm waiting a little while on it. I didn't get as much of the rust converter on it that I like to have. So I got online last night, ordered some rust converter from Eastwood, along with a filter setup for my air compressor. So getting a lot of moisture, recent rains we've had. We got a lot of humidity in the air. And so I've bought, or ordered I should say, the Eastwood complete filter system for it. Because I'm especially going to need that when I go to painting. So once that order comes in, I'll get some more rust converter splashed on that splash pan. And in the meantime, I know on one of the videos I showed you guys I was putting that, going to put that stuff together with just regular bolts instead of the clips. And actually one of the pieces I found where the hood latch goes on, I think it was one of the pieces off with a parts car or something. It actually had some stainless steel carriage bolts that they go down in the little slot. So you can see this one will go on top, and I think you can see that hole there. So the bolt would go down through there and go into this hole, and it's just the right size for a carriage bolt. So I've got stainless steel carriage bolts and nuts to do all of those. And then I actually, somewhere in this bag, I'll have to sort them out and see which ones they are. Probably, maybe that one right there. I got some that are chrome for where this bullet, got one on top and one on bottom, where that attaches to that frame, or that grill bracket. So I think I showed you I got my grill, still got it wrapped up there all nice in paper up there. And once I get the brackets for it all cleaned up and painted and ready to go, then I'll show you guys how that all goes together and get it all complete. But for right now, I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup on these. That weld through primer has to dry about 20 minutes before you can weld through it or weld to it. And so I'm going to work on these a little bit while I'm waiting for it to dry so I can get that piece welded on there. So I'll get you guys set up somewhere and get to it here. little change of plans here. Those cleaned up pretty good. Still got a couple of spots back in there. I'll have to get a wire brush and see if I can get in there and take that out. But there's still some places I can't get that surface rust off of. Roll lock won't quite fit in there. Where these were stamped and bent, stretched and shrunk. You can see right there, right there, and then on the back sides of these, I can't get in there to clean them up. So, change of plans right now. I'm going to go ahead and wait until I get my my rust converter, and I'll give those a good coat of it before then I'll scuff them and I'll hit it with the self-etching primer just like I'm doing that splash pan. So hopefully sometime this coming week, I don't know, with Thanksgiving it may hold up shipping, but hopefully that stuff will come in. I'll be able to get back on these. I'll also be able to, this cage nut's cleaned up pretty good, but I'll give it a shot or two without those in, and then I'll put them in and give it another shot of the rust converter. In fact, I may leave them out until I've actually hit it with the self-etching and then put them in and give everything a good coat of the self-etching primer. So right now I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff moved, get the welder set up here, and it's been over 20 minutes, been about a half hour at least now. So I'll get that other piece up here and get that reinforcement piece welded on the back of it like I want to do. Give it a little more strength and right in there. So stand by. Okay, I'm back, and I may not have went anywhere. I don't know if I turned the camera off or if I filmed and let you guys suffer through all that rigmarole that I was going through. If I did, I'll either speed it up or take it out. But here's what I got done. I got my piece made here. Turned out pretty good. I got that piece welded in the back, and then I went ahead and welded me that piece of 1/8 inch round stock here on the bottom. Give that edge a nice little edge there instead of just being a sharp edge. And I had to reshape it a little more to get it on. Yeah. But I got my clearances I need. Hard to see down through there. I don't know if you can see, not quite as much on this one, but I do have at least, I don't know, 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch back in there. And got that clearance, got it cleaned up. So I've got some good structure there now. You know, mainly the hole may still vibrate a little. We'll see. I can always put some rubber pads back in behind there if I need to. Might have a little bit of shaping to do, but let me know what you think in the comments. I don't think it turned out too bad for, I think it's about the only second piece of real, what I would call metal work, other than just putting on patch panels where I actually made a piece. I had a body mount I made once, but I had a pattern for it, and there was no stretching, hammering and dollying, that kind of stuff. It was mainly just putting some bends in it and getting it where it fits. So this one here took a lot of shaping, a lot of stretching the metal there, get it to fit out around that, make sure I get my clearance and stuff. So like I say, if you would leave me a comment, let me know what you think of it. By the time I get all the rest of the stuff on there, it'll look all right. These old cars, I mean, when they stamped the metal on them, you know, it was a little rough anyhow, but I think that's better than, I think that's a lot better than the first piece I made. And I made sure this time that I was very, very careful and conscious about, you know, I'd do a couple of spot welds and cool it off, a couple more, cool it off, a couple more, cool it off. So, yeah, it's probably hard to see down in there. You still see some of my weld. But I'm going to let it go at that. I'll got it cleaned up. I'll go ahead now. No, I don't need any rust converter on this. So now I can go ahead. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of that fiberglass and I'm going to work in these ends here to make that look a little better on both sides. Smooth it up a little bit. And then I will hit it with my self-etching primer. So, not sure where I'm at in videos. If I've got room for any more on this one, I've got another one that I've got to finish editing. And this may be it on this one. If it is, I will see you on the next one. If not, I'll see you when I continue this one. But what do you think, shop dogs? Y'all ready to go in the house? Is it about that time? Jackson, are you ready to go in? Cisco is. Shadow, she don't quite know what a shop dog is yet. She adopted it, so. We're gonna cut this one off right here for now, and either continue later on, or this will be the start of a new video. I'm not sure. So thank you all for watching. Leave me a comment what you think. The next video that comes out is my new editing software. So if you see anything there different, better, worse, let me know. I'm still learning it, so it'll take me a little bit, but like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Y'all have a good one.